Yo, I couldn't wait to get back to clean up before I made this one. I had to make this one on the way back. These cats in this lifestyle, these cats of this pathology, these cats of this mental illness, yeah. Yo, they're like sadists, yeah. You know, true crime is a good way, to study psychopathic behavior, sociopathic behavior. But to catch this stuff going on in real time, the gym is the perfect location. It's as if people need to learn how to be human beings. In fact, we do actually have to learn to be human beings. But we're living in a time where it's as if it's all about self. Empathy doesn't matter. Yeah. Sometimes, things happen and you can't always say, oh, it's because this person suffers from this pathology. It can just be coincidence or a mishap. Someone makes a mistake or whatever. But sometimes it's just straight up people that are just acting from the fact they're not connected to their hearts. They're not connected to their hearts. An example of today was, or more than one example. You're working out. I've had this before. And there's such a small space between where I'm working out and someone else is working out. And there's a small space and people attempt to walk through that small space to get to the weight counter. So as they walk past, they just nudge you or they just touch your hand or they get your attention. They might not even touch you, they just get your attention. So when this happens, you can ignore it once, you could give it the benefit of the doubt twice. But on the third time, nah. So this happened today. As it's happening, the guy that puts the weights, he puts it in the slot where I was using the weights. So I asked him the question, is that where those go? And he goes, oh, everyone just puts the weights anywhere. Smiled at me. So I just stood there. He turns away, walks away. Okay, no problem. But as it's another gym, the collective there will see this and they're like, oh, this guy. So they will think, oh, let us now gang up, and they expect you to just fold. But they don't realize that I have my own my own wounds and my own, you call it weak points because they're not my strong points. Anger is definitely not a strong point because when you're angry, it's not controlled violence, and we always want to be thinking more about technique first, and then after technique you want controlled aggression. Anyway, so fine. So as that happens, as I said, the collective took note. So somebody, as I'm walking back to my bench, some guy, he kind of walks past and almost trips over my foot. So I just stop and I just look into his eyes, and he knows I'm there. He doesn't even look back for 1 second. This guy's an absolute coward because obviously I was walking the other way and then he's crossing my feet. So that happened. And then after that, I have some Asian type guy, and he's in the mirror and he's just eyeballing me because he's watching all this happen. So he wants to get in on the action. So he's eyeballing me through the mirror. Then I just have to look away. There, I'm not really there for that. But then, the switch goes off in the mind. where the anger and the aggression, everything, the animal brain takes over. So I'm now looking at him and he doesn't look back. So we're having this egoic stare off. Now, I'm more of the mindset of not getting into this with these people. When I did my earlier videos, I was saying every now and again, you have to match them. But they're really cowards. Like, they're not worth the aggravation. Like, seriously, like, it's like they have to gang up. They have to gaslight. It has to be done on a very demonic ganging up thing, way. And also, when this was happening, all of this was happening, you could be someone on the outside watching this happen and just seeing all these gorillas in a cage and everyone's trying to fight for dominance or who's the alpha or whatever. But the funny thing about it, these characters, yeah, and I know some of them are narcissists because I could feel their energy, that kind of dense, disgusting, dark, kind of unhappy vibration. I could feel it really drained in the eyes, drained in the aura. I could feel them. When this is happening, there was a girl from the same gym as me. We were in the new gym. Watch the last video of what I'm talking about. And she was watching and smiling. So as these other guys were trying to challenge me, but not directly, I must say, on the sly, like trying to get a reaction out of me, trying to get me to be angry or whatever. And also when I looked away, she was behind on a machine pretending to be doing hip thrust, but not doing exercise, just watching. So she's obviously someone that's suffering from something. And also when I was warming up upstairs, she came to warm up right next to me, like literally next to me, on the side of me, literally. And I was there and there was no one there. She just turns up and she starts warming up. So yeah, I just had to talk about these people because they're cowards, yeah. They want to get a reaction out of us. They want a reflection. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I have to keep making these videos because a part of it, I have to tell myself to not get drawn in. Like, I actually feel fine now because I could have got into something and I would have left there angry, and it's not even my home gym. But it really doesn't really matter about home gym or away gym. You can go wherever you want. You can stretch wherever you want. You can dance wherever you want. You can work out wherever you want, however you want. It's a free country. Nobody can tell anyone where to go, what they should be doing. You know, we should be able to do that peacefully, enjoy our own company, enjoy our own space, and express ourselves in our body without having to deal with these narcissists ganging up on us, trying to fight us, just literally trying to get reaction out of us. It's really sickening, but the jig is up. I mean, I didn't even know narcissism was a thing. Like, I literally found out about this maybe a couple of years ago, and I've just gained the knowledge. I had no clue. And when you don't know what's going on around you, it creates some time of like a anxious feeling or fear or whatever, false experience appearing real. But once you start learning and seeing these patterns of behavior, you can relax and say, okay, it's this person. I don't have to get into anything. And also something to remember is that they're not important, these people. There's like no reason to like, they're not important. It's funny, man. But the one where the guy was trying to fall over my foot, that one is someone I seen him walking up and down next to where I live. So it's not even someone that is a complete stranger. Like, these people, they know who we are, they know where we live, they're constantly spying. He usually walks with a dog, and he has his like walking this walk. So I recognize him. So he 100% recognizes me. These it's like, I'm telling you, man, it's like, this is how it goes. Like, we have to accept the inevitable. And I don't know, man, I don't know what advice to give here, because I'm of the mindset now, the way I'm feeling right now is push it to the limit sometimes. Like, you know, if you have to go in with them, like, go in there, win, lose or draw. Like, it's completely fine. Yeah. When somebody is trying to do badness on us, yeah, fate is with us. Trust me, like David and Goliath, like, they can have more people. Don't be scared. Don't back down. Like, try to be peaceful. Definitely. Like, we never start the trouble anyway, so I don't even have to say. But we try to look away and not bring the all that stuff. But yeah, man, we can't hide forever from these narcissists. we can't. We have to literally keep going to be a success.